Hey, welcome back. We're doing section 6 again. This time we're at 45 beats per minute. Are you ready to get going? I know I am. Let's start with checking our posture. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. Your shoulders are relaxed. We're going to tap our foot and count out loud while we play this material for section 6. Hey, you might be wondering why I haven't turned on the eighth note subdivision if you're already a musician who has practiced with a metronome quite a bit. And you can totally do that. If you feel like you want to practice with that eighth note subdivision without the video, by all means, feel free to. I'm doing that partly to not confuse the new listener, and if you want to get into subdivisions, I'm actually going to get into subdivisions a little bit later in the book so that it's easy to understand, but I thought that would be really good to just do it by heart and by feel and not get confused by the different accents of the metronome. So that's why we're not doing that. Anyhow, sitting up tall, tapping our foot, counting out loud. Let's go. Here's our 5-minute session for the day. 45 beats per minute, just slightly faster than yesterday. Line 1. 1, 2, ready, and go. And 1, and 2, 3, 4. 1, and 2, 3, 4. 1, and 2, 3, 4. 1, and 2, 3. Line 2, go. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, and 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3. Line 3, go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3. Line 4, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3. Line 5, go. 1, and 2, and 3, 4. 1, and 2, and 3, 4. 1, and 2, and 3, 4. 1, and 2, and 3. Check your posture. We're counting out loud. 1, and 2, 3. We're tapping our foot. 4, and 1, and 2, 3, 4. And 1, and 2, 3, 4. And 1, and 2, 3. And smiling won't hurt either. And 1, 2, that's line 7, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and line 8, go. 1, 2, and 3, and 4. 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 Line 9, 1, and 2, and 3, and 4. 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 Line 10, 1, and 2, and 3, 4. And 1, and 2, and 3, 4. And 1, and 2, and 3, 4. And 1, and 2, and 3. Look ahead. And line 11, and 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, 3, and line 12, and 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, look ahead, and 3, and line 13, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and look ahead, 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, line 15, go, 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 1, and 2, 3, and 4, 1, and 2, 3, 4. Great job. Hopefully you're really feeling that. You're counting with me. I hope you can hear how I'm counting the eighth notes where the rests are, and I'm doing it softly and loud. Soft on the rests, loud on the notes that I play. That really, really helps. I know it might feel confusing right now, but when you say what you're going to play, you'll be able to play it. And the other thing is, you'll be really truly understanding what it is, like deep down understanding, not just looking at it and identifying and duplicating, but understanding. It's like the difference between reading words from a textbook and reading the words and having full understanding of what you're reading. Does that make sense? I hope so. That you're truly comprehending what it is that you're reproducing as you play the notes that are in front of you on the page. Anyhow, great job today. We went a few seconds over. Guess what? Tomorrow you're going to get a few of those seconds back, and the next day you're going to get a few of those seconds back, because for this section, for the meantime, in these first tempos, we're going to stick with those one-time through increments, so we get all the information, so we're building that really strong knowledge, because this is foundational. Anyhow, I'm talking a lot. I hope you're having a great day. I hope this is really helping. I know it is if you've been practicing every day, that you're really starting to get better, and hopefully you're really noticing that you're getting better every day. Hey, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll be doing this at 50 beats per minute. We'll see you then.